Hello friends, and welcome back to my channel, Wrestling with Books, where today I have a quick standalone book review for you. I was going to do this like I did the last one, which was while making a cup of coffee, but as you can kind of see, the cat is demanding my attention, so I'm going to give it to him. And the book I want to talk about today is called A Deadly Affair by Agatha Christie, and this was a NetGalley read of mine. So you might be thinking, a new Agatha Christie book? But no, it is a new compilation of short stories from Agatha Christie. And this one, I'm so behind on getting my reviews out. I read it in February to kind of be a Valentine's Day theme, because the theme of these short stories is kind of like twisted love, like love stories that end bad. Because you know, if it's an Agatha Christie story, that something went awry. You know, it's not just a love story. Something has gone wrong. So what was really great about this, so these are, you know, short stories that I believe she had published in, you know, magazines, papers, and whatnot. And they were about, some are short, I'd say they were between 10 to 20 minutes for each one. So I would read one each night, and maybe there were at least 20 short stories. It was certainly a good amount, and I would recommend this book to somebody who wants to read Agatha Christie but has not yet, because you get a taste of each of her most iconic characters. So there is, to start off with, Hercule Poirot in this. Hercule Poirot, as we know from Murder on the Orient Express. And I thought he was gonna be my favorite because he's who I've read so far of her. But then I met these other characters she has, Tommy and Tuppence, and they're kind of like a couple. And I loved them, and I loved how they worked off of each other. And I also loved Miss Marple, who is kind of like a Jessica Fletcher. That's how I pictured her, because if you're an older woman who solves mysteries, that's my mind is just the capacity for one. So okay, you're Jessica Fletcher, you know, that's all I could think of. But so you got to meet all of these really fun characters that Agatha Christie is really known for. So if you're trying to get more into her books but you're overwhelmed of where to start, I would consider starting with this one and getting a taste of these characters. Most of them have at least 2 short stories within this collection, so you can kind of really see what you think. And then these are not like modern day twisted love stories, okay? These are not like, you know, the type of podcast we listen to nowadays where things are really like horrific. It's much more subtle. It doesn't feel like it's all about, you know, love gone wrong. It just feels like mysteries. And what's amazing is how she's able to do her same style of mystery and intrigue and curiosity in a much smaller scale, because these are, you know, 10 to 20 minute stories, but they're still such a payoff in the end of figuring out who did it and why. So that is what made this a lot of fun. And I'm glad I did this from here, because, you know, the cat is just eating this up. So I would recommend this short story collection to people who have already read Agatha Christie or have not before. And yeah, I don't think, you know, I had saved it for a Valentine's Day read. I don't think you need to do that at all. This is an any time of year read, of course. Any sort of mystery we all like in October and whatnot. But I say read this now. Read this for the summer. There's lots of fun stories, settings, and characters that you're going to get involved in through all these different collections. So I hope you'll give it a shot and you will enjoy it. Thanks for stopping by on my channel, Wrestling with Books. Lately, I have been doing standalone book reviews on here because it's a bit more manageable for me. So I will put up the last one I did on the end screen here, and I appreciate any feedback or support you can give me. And I'll be back soon with another, guys. Bye-bye.